building your website and updating it regularly. This is one of the biggest pain points people face. Challenges they face around this are so, what is the use of a great website? A great website is like your office in the physical world, your website is in the digital world. Now, a swanky office is less of a necessity now because of how people are working. They're working remotely. Okay, sometimes they're traveling and working. But that means that how do people find you? You have an address, which is the website, and now people need to be able to find that website out. So first, that address, what happens on that website, that has to be clearly understood. Now, on your website, having a website is the best way for potential clients to figure out what you do, which industries you cater to, which practice areas you cater to, what is the expertise you have. Okay, maybe some of the, you can also compile the articles in which various newspapers quoted you or mentioned you. You can index the guest posts you published on famous blogs like, say, blog.ip does, or uh, first post, or Quint. Okay, Bloomberg, Quint, all of this kind of media, digital media that is there, you can index this kind of work. You could mention a list of reported orders if you are a litigator. Okay, so people can find out more about it. Okay, you can mention, you can include a section where you're writing about latest news and updates in the industry. You can have a subscription form also. That's a very important one which many people miss out on. The subscription form enables you to collect the email IDs of the user and later on communicate with them, okay, about new updates, facilitate them in scheduling a further call with you, a one-on-one conversation with you. Okay, now what happens in building a website is that people struggle and postpone this for the last moment, and that last moment never arrives. People start their practice, but the website is not there. Even LinkedIn account is not there a lot of times. Okay, so lawyers I'm speaking to usually will be struggling with three things. Okay, who is the web developer who can do this one? Most of the times you will find web developers who don't make lawyer websites, who make non-lawyer websites. So there'll be a problem because of how they deal with content. How a lawyer or a lawyer's target audience looks at content is very different. Then getting the website up within a reasonable budget, that's another problem because web developers may charge a lot. Either they'll be good and they'll charge a lot, like 50,000 to a lakh at least, or they will charge 30,000 and give you really shoddy work. Then monitoring the quality of work and ensuring that this is done in time. Like, you don't want your website to be up in 3 months, and you don't want to be sharing your drafts with the developer, waiting for him to fix it and then getting it done in 3 months. It's just too long a time. Then you don't want an update cycle to be like as long as even 8 or 10 days. If you decide to update your website, you should be able to do it today because the industry and the space is changing very fast. So you want to mail out, you want to put in any regulatory development that has happened. You want to put it up immediately on your website. You want to send out an update to your subscribers saying that this is a change in the law. This is how it affects uh, clients in this industry. Okay, and that will enable people to understand that you're on the top of your game. And if you're stuck because of a web developer being slow, that's going to cost you, right? So Wix is a free tool which you can use. I think Kapil would have seen it. He has attended a workshop of mine earlier. But I'll just show you here how to use Wix, okay? So I'm going to show, so you have to take a paid account. Depending on the offer available, they will charge you about um, around 3,000 rupees per year or 4,000 rupees per year. In the first year, your domain name is free. Okay, now what the biggest development, what is the difference that Wix makes to everybody else? The benefit of Wix is that you don't need to know any coding. So earlier you used to need to know how to code to make a website. Then you needed to know at least WordPress to make a website. Now you need to know nothing. Like, you can just use this and create a website for yourself. Okay, and Wix has additional tools apart from a website. It allows you to put in a disclaimer which you need because you don't want to be soliciting clients. So you put a disclaimer as soon as you land on the website saying that you've not been soliciting the person and they agree that they have come there out of their own search. That is through a feature called Lightbox. Okay, that is there inside the paid plan of Wix. Then you can literally, edit site directly like this. This is a website I was working on. It's in draft mode. I need some information. I was making this for my dad. So I'm just going to show you quickly. And there are menus, everything which can just be edited on a plug and play basis. It's damn simple. Also, when people subscribe, when you put in a subscription form, you have the opportunity to send, to pre-configure a list of emails. They are called automations. A list of emails that you will send anybody who subscribes afresh. Okay, so you can pre-configure a list of emails, and when from time to time there is a new development, you can send that intimation out that this is a new development. So that's a campaign that you send out to people on your list. Okay, so this is like, and there are law firm templates on the Wix website. Okay, and you can customize a lot of these. There are some lawyers are now building, gravitating towards Wix websites because of the simplicity. You can just edit any of this by clicking. Like this, you will quick click, you will click here, and you will be able to edit. You will be able to add pages. You can just double click here and change the name. You can do a lot of that here. Okay, you can also identify which person is in which stage in your client management process. Okay, so who is a prospect, who is in an advanced stage, from whom advance is pending, you can do all of that here. So this is one of the easiest things to do. They have a few standard templates, and they are very good for even building a logo. So it allows you to build a logo for free, but to download any printable format, it charges you about 1500 rupees, and it gives you many options to choose from based on what kind of style you like. You like modern style, classic style, elegant, all of that it allows you to choose. Okay, so law firm website template, Wix, if you search, you will find it. Okay, this is one, and there are many. There are built-in templates. So when you take a paid account, it will show you which are the templates. Now the thing is that this makes it so simple for you that after this, it's really important that you get started with it. Don't wait and don't live with the discomfort. So this is like one of the templates that's there on Wix. You have control over the interaction with visitors on your site.